It was in the pale garden of Zas. The mist shrouded the gardens of Zas, where blossoms were white and naplot. The redolent herald of midnight. There are slumber that still lakes of crystal, and streamlets that flow without murmuring. Smooth streamlets from caverns of Kaphos, where broodeth the claimed spirits of twilight, and overtakes lakes and the streamlets are bridges of pure outblaster, white bridges all cunningly carven, with figures of fairies and demons. Here glimmer strange suns and strange planets, and strange is the crescent at Nabas that sets beyond the ivy-grown ramparts, where the thicken of the dusk of the evening, where fall of white vapors of Yabun, and here the swirl of vapors. I saw the divine Nathicadian, the garland, the white Nathicada, the slow red-lipped Nakadava, the silver-voiced sweet Nathicada, the pale-robed, beloved Nathicada, the ever was she my beloved, from ages when time was unfashioned. Now everything fashioned but Yabon, and here dwelt we ever and ever, the innocent children of Zas, at peace with the paths and the arbors, white-crowned with the blessed of Nepaloit. How oft would we float in the twilight, overflow covered pastures and hillsides, all white with the lovely astrum, let lowly loving astrum, and the dream in the world made of dreaming, the dreams that are familiar than Aden, bright dreams that are truer than reason. So dreams so loved though ages, till came the cursed season of Dezini, the demon dying season of Dezin, when red shone through the sun and the planets, and red leamed the crescent Blanipus. The red fell on vapors of Yabun, the red in blossoms and streamlets, and the lakes that lay under the bridges. Even the calm Abaster glowed pink with uncanny reflections, till all carved fairies and demons leered readily from the backgrounds of shadow, now reddened by my vision, and madly I strove to peer through the dense curtain and glimpse into divine Nephicada, the pure ever pale Nephicada, the loved, the unchained Nathicana. But vortex on vortex of madness beclouded my laboring vision, my damnable reddening vision, that built a new world for my seeing, a new world of redness and darkness, a horrible coma called living. So now this coma called living, I view the bright phantoms of this beauty, the false hollow phantoms of this beauty, that cloak all evils of Zezin. I view them as infinite longing, so like do they seem my loved one, yet foul for their eyes shines their evil, their cruel and pitiless evil, more evil than the Fapron and Latigos, twice ill through its gorgeous concealment, and only slumbers of midnight appears in the most maid Nephicada, the pallid pure Nathicana, who fades the glance of the dreamer. Again and again I do seek her. I woo with deep draughts of Platois, deep draughts brew and wine of Astrid. Strengthened with tears and long weeping, I yearn for the gardens of Zas, the lovely lost garden of Zas, where blossoms the white Nepalot, the redolent herald of midnight. The last potent draught I am brewing, a draught that demons delight in, a draught that will banish their redness, the horrible coma called living. Soon, if I fail not enduring, the redness of madness will vanish, and deep within the warm people of darkness will rot the base chains that have bound me. Once more shall the gardens of Zias dawn on my white, long, tortured vision. And then there'll be the midst vapors of Yabon. Will stand the divine Nathicana, the deathless, restored Nathicana, those who like is not met with the living. What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.